Blueberries are often called a superfood. They're tiny, delicious, and packed with nutrients that can do wonders for the body and brain. But here's something most people never stop to consider: the way you eat blueberries could actually be robbing you of their benefits, or worse, slowly harming your health. Yes, you heard that right. Something as small as how you wash, store, or prepare blueberries can change them from one of the healthiest fruits on earth into something that spikes blood sugar, upsets digestion, or even damages memory. For seniors, this is especially important. After age 60, our digestive system slows down, our body handles sugar differently, and our natural defenses against toxins aren't as strong as they once were. On top of that, many people take daily medications, and some of those can clash with foods that seem perfectly harmless. That's why the everyday choices you make with food choices you may not even think about can have powerful effects on how you feel today and how healthy you remain in the years ahead. So, let's dig into the truth about blueberries, because while they really can sharpen your memory, protect your heart, and support your eyes and joints, 6 common mistakes can quietly erase all those benefits. In fact, millions of people make these mistakes every single day without realizing it. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to enjoy blueberries the right way so you get all their protective nutrients, without the hidden risks. Mistake number 6. Eating processed blueberry yogurt. Walk into any grocery store and you'll find rows of yogurts with beautiful pictures of plump blueberries on the front. They look refreshing, healthy, and wholesome. But here's the catch. In most of these products, the blueberries you see on the label barely exist in the cup. Instead, what you're really getting is sugar, lots of it, along with artificial flavors, food coloring, and thickeners designed to trick your eyes and taste buds. Some of these blueberry yogurts actually contain less than 2% real fruit. Now, for older adults, this is more than just false advertising. It can be dangerous. A single serving of flavored blueberry yogurt often has between 12 and 18 grams of added sugar. That's 3 to 4 teaspoons in just a few spoonfuls of yogurt. Here's what happens when you eat it. Your blood sugar spikes quickly. Your pancreas rushes to release insulin, which pushes that sugar into your cells. But insulin spikes come with a cost. Over time, they encourage your body to store fat, especially belly fat, the kind linked to heart disease, memory decline, and metabolic issues in seniors. Even scarier, you don't feel these changes happening. You think you are doing something good for your bones or digestion by eating yogurt, when in reality, you're fueling inflammation and storing more fat. And the supposed blueberry benefits? They're basically gone, because what's in the cup isn't fruit at all. It's just blueberry-flavored sugar syrup. I've seen this happen with my patients. One woman in her 70s came to me complaining of constant fatigue. She proudly told me she ate blueberries every day in her yogurt, but when we looked closer, it turned out she was really eating sugar and chemicals, not real fruit. When she switched to plain Greek yogurt and added her own fresh blueberries, within weeks her energy returned, her digestion calmed, and her blood sugar readings improved dramatically. Choose plain, unsweetened yogurt. Greek yogurt is ideal because it's higher in protein and lower in sugar. Then stir in your own fresh or frozen blueberries. Now you're in control. You get real fruit, real antioxidants, real fiber, and real health benefits without the sugar bomb. Mistake number 5. Washing blueberries too late. This one surprises almost everyone. Most people buy blueberries, pop the container in the fridge, and rinse them right before eating. It feels natural, but waiting too long to wash them can actually be a big mistake, especially for seniors. Blueberries are consistently on the Environmental Working Group's Dirty Dozen list, meaning they rank among the top fruits with the highest levels of pesticide residue. These chemicals cling tightly to the skin and natural wax coating of the berries. If you let blueberries sit unwashed in the fridge for days, some of those chemicals can actually seep through the skin and into the fruit itself. Now, why does that matter more as we age? Because certain pesticides like organophosphate can directly affect the nervous system. They slow down memory, dull reaction times, and make it harder for your brain to process information. Others disrupt hormones, which can throw off blood sugar and metabolism. I once had a 70-year-old patient who ate blueberries daily for memory support, but instead of feeling sharper, she started experiencing fatigue and frequent headaches. After a little investigation, we discovered her routine. She would buy blueberries, leave them in the fridge for a week, and only give them a quick rinse before eating. Once she started washing them right away using the right method, her symptoms began to fade. The fix: wash blueberries as soon as you bring them home. Don't just run them under the tap. Soak them in a solution of baking soda and water. About 5 grams of baking soda per liter of water, for 10–15 minutes. Then rinse thoroughly, pat dry gently, and store them in a breathable container lined with paper towels. This not only reduces pesticides but also lowers the risk of bacteria and mold while they sit in your fridge. Mistake number 4: throwing away the skin. Blueberry juice, jams, jellies, pies, and even some baked goods remove or destroy the skin of the fruit. And with blueberries, that's like throwing away the crown jewels. The skin is where the magic happens. Around 70–80% of the powerful antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, are found in the skin. These compounds give blueberries their rich blue-purple color, and they protect your cells from free radical damage. That means stronger blood vessels, sharper memory, and better eye health. Without the skin, you're left with mostly sugar water. Sure, it tastes good, but the nutrients that make blueberries a superfood are gone. The skin also provides soluble fiber, which slows how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. Without it, the natural sugars in blueberries hit you faster, making your pancreas work harder. That's especially risky if you're living with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or metabolic syndrome. Take George, one of my patients. At 68, he drank blueberry juice every morning, convinced it was helping his memory. But his results weren't impressive. When we swapped the juice for whole blueberries with skin, within a few weeks his focus and alertness noticeably improved. The fix: always eat blueberries whole, skin and all. Fresh or lightly frozen is best, and if you cook them, use low heat and shorter times to preserve the antioxidants. A handful of whole blueberries gives you far more health power than a tall glass of juice. Mistake number 3: choosing non-organic blueberries. Let's talk about farming. Conventional blueberries are often sprayed with dozens of pesticides and chemicals. Some of these are known neurotoxins, meaning they interfere with brain function. Others disrupt hormones or place extra stress on the liver and kidneys. For seniors, this is especially worrying. As we age, the blood-brain barrier, the natural filter that keeps toxins out of the brain, weakens. That means pesticides that may not have affected you much at 30 or 40 can slip into your brain tissue more easily after 60. Over time, that can increase the risk of memory decline, Alzheimer's disease, or Parkinson's. Non-organic blueberries may also interfere with thyroid hormones and metabolism, leading to unexplained fatigue, weight gain, or trouble managing blood sugar. Studies have shown that conventional blueberries can carry traces of more than 50 different pesticides. Even if the amounts are small, eating them day after day allows these chemicals to build up inside the body, especially if your detox organs, like the liver and kidneys, are slowing down with age. When possible, buy organic blueberries. They're grown without synthetic pesticides and give you the same fruit, without the chemical baggage. If organic isn't an option, wash conventional blueberries right away using the baking soda method I mentioned earlier. That simple step can significantly reduce pesticide residues. Mistake number 2: storing them in sealed plastic bags. It seems logical to keep blueberries in a sealed bag in the fridge. After all, sealing things keeps them fresh, right? Not in this case. When blueberries sit sealed in plastic, their natural moisture has nowhere to go. That trapped dampness creates the perfect environment for mold and bacteria. Once mold sets in, the fruit doesn't just lose nutrients, it can actually produce harmful toxins. One of the most concerning is called ochratoxin A, which has been linked to kidney damage, immune suppression, and even cancer in some studies. For older adults with weaker immune systems or slower kidney function, this risk is magnified. I remember a patient who developed weeks of digestive upset simply from eating a handful of blueberries that had a few hidden moldy ones mixed in. It doesn't take much to cause harm, especially if your gut is already sensitive. The fix: always store blueberries in a breathable container lined with paper towels to absorb moisture. Keep them in the crisper drawer of your fridge, where airflow is better, and check them often if you see a moldy berry. Remove it right away so it doesn't spread. If you buy a large batch, freeze part of it while the berries are still fresh. Freezing locks in the nutrients and prevents mold. Mistake number 1: eating too many at once. Blueberries are healthy, but they're not magic. Eating more doesn't always mean better. For most adults, especially seniors, the right portion is about half a cup per serving, or roughly 75 to 80 grams. Go much beyond that, and you risk upsetting your digestive system. That's because blueberries are rich in soluble fiber, which absorbs water and swells. Too much at once can lead to bloating, gas, or diarrhea. They also contain natural sugar in the form of fructose. While blueberries are considered low glycemic, a large portion eaten in one sitting, especially at night, can cause blood sugar to rise and then drop quickly. That swing can trigger adrenaline release, which may wake you up in the middle of the night with a racing heart. Linda, one of my patients at age 72, thought she was doing something amazing for her health by eating 2 cups of blueberries a day. Instead, she felt bloated, fatigued, and struggled with restless nights. When she cut back to half a cup per serving, spread out over the day, and paired them with protein like almonds or unsweetened yogurt, her digestion improved and her sleep normalized. The fix: enjoy blueberries in smart portions. Half a cup at a time, ideally paired with protein or healthy fat, is the sweet spot. This allows your body to fully absorb their nutrients without overwhelming your digestion or spiking your blood sugar. Blueberries truly are one of nature's most powerful gifts, but only if you eat them the right way. By avoiding these 6 mistakes: processed yogurts, washing too late, throwing away the skin, choosing non-organic, sealing them in plastic, and eating too many at once, you can maximize their benefits for your brain, heart, eyes, digestion, and sleep. Remember this: your age doesn't decide your health, your daily choices do. Something as simple as preparing a single, balanced cup of blueberries today can strengthen your memory, improve your energy, and protect your independence in the years to come. So the next time you enjoy blueberries, do it wisely. Your body and your future self will thank you. And if you found this information helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your loved ones. Because sometimes, one simple reminder is all it takes to protect someone's health for life.